Welcome back to the channel. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is C.T. Fletcher and a little bit about Phil Heath. But right now, we're going to talk about C.T. Fletcher and his heart transplant. Right now, it seems like he's doing very well. And the only downside to any type of transplant is the possibility of rejection, the body rejecting that heart. So he still have a long ways to go. That's the reason why he's going to have to spend about 3 to 4 months at the facility just to see how his body is going to act with the new heart. And hopefully, with all of your prayers and God's willing, that his body does not reject the heart and he's able to make a full recovery. So that's what we're pretty much hoping for. And our prayers are with you, CT. And right now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Phil Heath. Phil Heath is Mr. Olympia. We all know this. But for some reason, he doesn't appear to be a very liked Mr. Olympia. And he kind of give you, well, I mean, Dorian Yates was not really a liked Mr. Olympia either. But it wasn't to the same effect as it is with Phil Heath. Phil Heath, it feels like nobody really respects him as Mr. Olympia. And I really don't know where that comes from. Uh, a lot of people say he may be arrogant, but all of them have a certain amount of arrogance about them. You got to have a little bit of, edge to you in order for you to be able to feel like you can compete against anybody. That's just my opinion. But for some reason or another, Phil Heath is not able to get that light promotion for some reason. It doesn't really appear that he's very liked at all as Mr. Olympia. And the guy has an incredible physique no matter what anybody think about it, or whether or not they feel like that his body was like given to him. Everybody have to work for what they got. Some people got great genetics, some of them got good genetics, some of them got bad genetics. And he just happened to be one of those that have good genetics with the right amount of assistance, if you know what I mean. So even with the assistance, it doesn't make him have the body he have. His work ethic is what make him have the body that he have. At one time, Phil Heath was talked about badly about his back, that his back was not that well developed, and he worked on it until his back is one of his strongest parts. So Phil Heath definitely listened to what people are saying about him, because he goes into the gym and he fix the issues that are being complained about him. And hopefully, with this next Olympia, he'll have his mix section out of the way. And I think that's only because he's trying to get too big, because he see all these bigger guys, coming in. But he can't play the size game, because you can see that it's blowing his body out of proportion. And but even at that particular state, he's able to still fend off these other guys. So, downsizing is probably his best bet, is to downsize and still come in with that chisel look. You look at William Bodock, he's not a very big guy. He just have full muscle bellies. Phil Heath also have those same full muscle bellies. He just pushing himself too far out there, which is making him look more fat than in shape. So if he just tone it down back to what got him to Mr. Olympia. I'm pretty sure he'll be there until Sandow 10. That's just my opinion. But that's what I want to talk to y'all about. Thanks for watching, and continue to pray for CT Fletcher and his fast recovery, and that his heart will stay in harmony with his body, because you have to always consider whenever you're having transplants, you know, that's to your body, that's a foreign object, and a lot of times your body will try to fight that. But they have medications and stuff to try to prevent that, and we hope and pray that everything is gonna be okay with CT. Again, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be talking to you later.